Ryan and Gary Tonin in the corner of Abraham. And you've got Rafael Lovato and Victor Hugo in the corner of Felipe Costa.
It's some good coaching.
15 minutes on the clock, should they need them. Blue and red rash guard for La Montagne, all black for Costa. And we've talked, Sean, a lot about the guard of La Montagne, but let me tell you, don't sleep on his upper body tie-ups, some cheeky kind of judo trips here.
And on the snag single right away. Very powerful. And Felipe jumps guard. He's got a very good closed guard, so.
La Montagne forcing the top position early, not necessarily what we expected, Sean.
Yeah, no. He had a nice little snag single. Phil just said, all right, you have it. I'm going to make sure that you're in my closed guard. So he may elect to scoop a leg and enter down underneath there if he can't break the posture down, which is what he's going to do.
Gets a good sweep, lets him come up to the body lock. Shuts to the back here. Good work early from the Brazilian.
And this is what I mean, right? You blink, he's on your back. This is what I was talking about. He gets to the back really well from all over the place. Got to push the foot in there. Nice little shot. Instead of trying to loop that left leg and you push it through, it gets through the hands that way a little bit better sometimes. So you can see that left foot. Now he's getting a little bit low, so yeah, he's going to try to go for a triangle.
Yeah, they're going to transition to the attacks from the back here. La Montagne staying very calm, not actually hand fighting at all here, Sean.
Well, he can run. Well, he's getting a little bit late now. He's going to say he can run out. He's kind of low in the back position, so he could run to his knees, kind of slip the head if he shrugs his shoulders and runs, literally runs and puts his left arm over his head. He might be able to run out of that. Not now. Now Felipe's on his back with a hand around the neck.
Yeah, single low hook in there. Tries to turtle and shake one off. Might have a chance to roll out now.
Sticking that to your body lock. Turtle position. I like the foot play he used earlier, the foot sweep.
Oh, I mean, I can't wait to see a replay of that personally.
Yeah. There's another. Now, if he gets around the corner and knee blocks him, he can break him down, but Abraham hand fighting got out.
Well, first blood very much to Felipe Costa in this bout. Back to the feet standing here. Costa, of course, a bronze medalist at ADCC 2024. Just ran into Giancarlo Bondoni in the semi-finals there. Took out Chris Wojcik, who we're going to see up next, actually, in the bronze medal match.
And jumping guard. Looked like he might have been maybe like trying a flying arm lock-ish. He tried to get around the corner there nonetheless. But.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? When we teach new guys jiu-jitsu and how to jump guard, it's always change the angle as you're doing, right? And really sling the guy down. And there's a great example of it.
Yeah, it's a great idea when you're getting into the guard like that. It helps stop that knee from the middle if you're going to clear the leg, cut that angle. So he needs to take this collar tie off. Unless he literally is planning on going on a flying arm lock, then you don't have to take the collar tie.
A little arm drag there to the body lock, and oh, he's not going to want to give it up, but no option for the ref but to restart them from a neutral standing position.
Yeah, he's shown that a couple different times. A nice arm drag with the far trip on the far leg there.
You know, La Montagne is an interesting case study in the kind of the new wave of no-gi grapplers, right? He has a lot of wins at ADC Opens and at kind of higher level no-gi competitions, but it's still technically a colored belt. I think it's brown belt currently.
Left hand on the wrist, left hand on the wrist. Focus on that.
There's that arm drag. Now he tries the outside trip. So another snatch single into the double. Beautiful.
Yeah, round across the front very nicely. Go for a lock grip here and shoots the close guard from Costa.
Abraham is saying, yeah, you close the guard after he said stop it.
Well, we're approaching about that time when the judges are going to have to decide who they think is winning so far. See a shot on your screen there, Victor Hugo and Rafael Lovato Jr. in the corner of Felipe Costa. Can't even tell you how many world titles on the mat that is.
Yeah.
Use this, use this.
Overhook here.
Again, he went to the same sweep. Not able to come up this time, though.
Left hand on the wrist, left hand on the
Abraham
wrist.
had a hold of the foot. The last time he was able to get both feet to the hips and cleared them when he came up. That time, Abraham held the leg.
Protect your left leg.
Was able to keep him down.
Sean, we did a lot of talking about, you know, the A block and the reverse close
Protect your
guard
left
entry.
leg. Wizard, wizard.
How hard is it when you're that good at one specific move? Everyone's expecting it, right?
Yeah.
Everybody knows. So, do you think we'll see him go to the well for it? Is he having to kind of disguise it, and possibly it will just pop up a little bit later in the match?
Well, you can get to that from, you know, different positions, not the bottom. You could look to pass and step over the legs, and you can get there from other things. But I don't know how much he likes if people just say that's all he does. He's obviously very talented in all kinds of places.
Well, this is the first time
Judges'
we can see.
favor. Red.
That is our first judge's favor. It's going the way of Felipe Costa. Perhaps to be expected, Sean, after the back position and the exposure he had early on. But right now, it's Lamontagne making him carry a lot of weight in this open guard.
Yeah, he's leaning in, that camping position, trying to make Felipe carry his weight.
Trying to snatch that triangle up. Now he's going high close guard with the underhook.
Yeah, he just can't quite get around the shoulder yet. He's doing a great job pummeling, getting the head, but he can't quite get those legs around the shoulder.
It's a very big set of shoulders.
Yeah, it is.
Shot in the corner of Lamontagne there. Jordan, Gordon Ryan, and Gary Tonin sneaking in for some extra assistance.
Good. Keep dragging that bottom knee away from his knee, from his elbow.
And sure, this is a very overbearing position, isn't it? That long sprawl, kind of lean.
There we go, there we go.
Yeah, but Felipe has a very good guard, so he's doing the right things on trying to dominate that the arm on the right side, and that's really freeing his right knee so he can bring it back up with relative ease, and then getting his legs back to good position. Like if his knees are in front of the shoulders, really good position for Felipe. If his knees are below the arms, he'll start to feel a little bit more pressure.
A little bit looser passing there. Just constantly fighting for those underhooks on top.
Yeah, you can see the battle for that arm there, that near arm. Very important for both guys, that battle.
We're approaching the halfway point in this bout. You do wonder if the tide is starting to turn a little bit, but Costa is throwing up attacks, and he's throwing up grips from the bottom here.
Yeah, the foot on there's the foot on the hip that Abraham couldn't get really clear when he was almost over the knees, but there was a foot on the hip, sitting on the hip, and he was struggling with that foot on the hip.
Well, we've seen twice before when Lamontagne tries to break this closed guard open. Costa grabs the legs, uses his opportunity to sweep, create some sort of off balance. And Lamontagne wise to it this time, and he splits the legs again to go back to this heavy posture.
Halfway. Sweep.
So now Abraham needs to start walking towards the legs here. If he can start to walk a little bit towards that right side, see how he can't quite keep the hand above the knee. That's giving him a little bit of a problem. That's why he's not able to stay there for very long. Felipe's doing a great job of fighting that hand off of that near side leg.
Now trying to clear and go more around the outside now.
Yeah, it's a good position. He's got to watch the head now. Almost a drag here for Felipe.
When you make angles like that, be ready to wrestle up, Felipe.
Monitor that bottom knee. Monitor that bottom knee. Left hand on the knee. Left hand on the knee. Left hand on
Line the wrestle up.
Just a reminder, this the first of 6 matches tonight on our main card here, live on FloGrappling. Thanks for joining us here in Texas. A great card to end the year here on FloGrappling. We've seen him get a bite on that shoulder a couple of times, but not able to put it to use yet.
Abraham has a body lock, so he can get around the knee. Line, good position. Well, can't quite. Yeah, he's around the knee. He's around the knee, and he's in much tighter position now. See if he can stay in there. Nope. Again, he has arm and body lock. See if he can stay around the knee. Yeah, he needs to just keep insisting, isn't it? Now he's backing out a little bit. And try to clear the leg with his right leg. Yeah, he's in good position still. He's cleared the leg, coming around the corner now.
You just see the knuckles of Lamontagne are white at this point, trying to keep that body lock grip as tight as he humanly can.
It's actually good, and Felipe stuck his arm in there, so it actually made it worse. He tried to make an underhook, and he got stuck, and that's why he's got mounted right now.
And it's a great pass. Finally, the pressure paying dividends, but look how quickly you can lose it against someone the caliber of Costa.
He just made a mistake to take the arm out, though. He recovered really well.
Judges favor red.
Well, the judges still warning towards Felipe Costa here, assuming it's because of the significant time he had on the back earlier in this match. There has been a lot of pressure lately from Lamontagne, but not canceling out the early work done by the Brazilian just yet.
Yeah, I mean, Abraham is in here nice and tight. He can slide back to at least the cross side. He can mount now or take the back. He's got to keep the knees through the middle, though. Now he's back at turtle, takes the underhooks.
That's a good opportunity for him here. Is he too high, falling off the top?
He's getting a little bit high.
Comes back on top again. Oh, and they're just going to find the edge of the mat. Let's see what position the referee is going to reset them in.
That was a very good, like, what, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, though, for Abraham. Very dominant.
Yeah, and the difference was it wasn't Costa making grips and off balances. It was purely defensive jiu-jitsu from him. Do you feel, though, Sean, because of the significance of that back position early, that Lamontagne's going to need a clean pass and a mount on the back to even it up here?
Yeah, he needs another 3 minutes like he just had, and that could be that could change the course of what is happening. So
Bring it. Let's go.
again, he's just struggling to get through. So he's still not able to keep the left hand on the knee, which has been a problem. That far side leg has been also Felipe has been able to take it out really well and cause some resetting for Abraham. So he has to reset, go back out. That's a nice Udagatami attempt. He could have stayed on that a little longer.
Well, he tries to wrestle up here, and he's going to give a chance to Lamontagne to pounce on the back again to see if he can set some grips. Oh, trying to get hooks in.
See if he sits to his hip. Felipe sits to his that free hip right there. His left hip sits to the hip and continues to spin. He might be able to come onto the top, or at least the half guard. Oh, he's letting his arms get in.
Yeah, turning him over here. Lamontagne's going to try and snag an arm. He's got to be careful here, otherwise Costa's going to come up on top.
Yeah, Abraham got too high on that turtle position, and then you're just sort of forced to try an arm lock, and he couldn't quite get it. Felipe countered very well.
And you got to wonder, with just 2 minutes left, is that going to seal the fate of Lamontagne? It's still plenty of time to work, and from a position we know he's got a lot of capability in, but is he tired at this point? Costa is going to look to sit to the back again.
Uh-oh, looks for a triangle. He's going to push this foot through. Now he's got a back triangle. That's it.
Oh, and that's it. The fatigue sets in. The submission gets the job done for Felipe Costa. Seals the deal here. Who's number one? really saw a turning point there, didn't you, Sean? It was like that was the one shot for Montagne, and when he fell off the top and Costa came on top, credit to him for the finishing instinct.
Yeah. I mean, that was back and forth there. The last 5 minutes we had was really back and forth. Montagne just got too high, and when he got spilled off the turtle there, yeah, Felipe really did a great job of staying calm, cool, collected. They're both exhausted, and Felipe did a great job.
Well, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that bout. And Sean, this was the first time that Costa had the back of Montagne and wasn't able to get the submission there, but switched up a little bit in the middle for a few minutes.
Yeah, and then there was some nice takedown. Again, a lot of like just this particular position where they were kind of encamping, and then Abraham started to come on into the turtle position, started to get deep in these passing positions. There was a shot we both thought I thought he was gonna fall off there too, but he was able to maintain that top position. And then here's where he got just too high. And then he had no real choice but to try the arm. And you can watch Felipe just turn out of this arm right there. He turns out of it. And then he was just capitalizing, took, again, right into the back triangle, looped the leg over. Something that he was trying in that first initial back take, but this time he was able to lock it up. Abraham just exhausted.
A good win for Felipe.
Yeah.
Costa gets it done by submission, returning to winning ways here. Who's number one? Let's go ahead and get the official decision.
After 13 hard-fought minutes, this finish comes near the end. Your winner by submission out of the red corner, Felipe Costa!
A lot of local support from the Six Blades team, as you would expect. Felipe Costa adjusts his record to 2-2 here on the Who's Number One mat. Good, diligent work from him. The persistence, the cardio paying dividends. Well, let's go ahead. Once he's finished, celebrating with his teammates in the crowd. Let's find out how he's feeling. He is with Alex Wentley.
We're gonna have to stop the dance party going on here. There's a lot to celebrate. You just got it done, Felipe Costa. Walk us through what was going on through your mind when you got the second judge's favor. You were still hungry to get that submission.
Man, right at the beginning, I had a good view of his back, and I was kind of like thinking, oh, it's too early on. He has good defense. I'm gonna tire myself out, and I was trying to control. And he did a good job by escaping and got on the top. He was really heavy on the top, you know, but I've been training with these guys. Sensei Lovato, Victor, Xande, they are really heavy on the top, you know, so I was aware of what is happening. And right at the end, I could get again to the back, and then I got a nice view of a reverse triangle, and then I got the back. I got the sub, so I'm really happy.
Yeah, we're gonna take a look at that highlight one more time. I'm sure everyone in the audience wants to see the beautiful technique displayed. So who are some of the training partners that helped you get ready for this moment?
Bro, you can see everyone there. Everyone helped me, you know? Every one of these guys helped me to be here today, you know? So there's no names. I think if there is one name, it's Six Blades family, and I'm really grateful for all of them, you know?
How good does it feel knowing you not only beat the tough Abraham Montagne, but you also got the submission in front of your hometown crowd tonight?
Let's go, Six Blades! Hey! Love you guys. We have one more mission today with Sensei Xande. I will be right there in the middle, cheering for him, and I hope he also gets the sub, you know?
Starting off Six Blades, very strong. Give it up one more time for Felipe Costa!
And say one more thing. Man, all I want to say is what I said before. I'm really thankful for everyone, you know. I'm really thankful for every one of these guys that are here today, the students, the team of coach, the whole Six Blades family. I'm really thankful. And if there is one thing that I've been trying to work and get better, it's by believing myself, you know. And I think that we all should do that. We should get moments of your life that we believe on ourselves and we just go for it, you know. So yes, guys, believe on yourself. You can do amazing things, and we are all together on this journey, okay? I love you all. Us.
An inspiring message. That is now 100% submission rate so far tonight. Let's keep the energy going out for the last WNO card of 2025.
Yeah, thanks, Alex. And Sean, you know, he kind of said there, Abraham Lamate is a big, strong guy. But he had Shanchi, he had Lovato, he had Victor Hugo. You're like, hey, I've been crushed by the